The following was recorded while I was an adjunct professor of psychology at Simpson University. Welcome back to my studio. Today, a gentleman was talking about his cancer. As a professor at a university, I teach psychology, and that covers a multitude of areas, psychological as well as biological and even spiritual components. Today, as I'm sharing with you this story about this person I'll call Joe, he was struggling with why should he stay alive? He's in so much pain. He said it takes so much energy to fight. It takes so much energy when I'm in so much pain. I don't even know why I want to continue to live. As the doctors were, doing surgery, wanting to offer radiation and chemotherapy and all the traditional treatments of cancer, he was asking me, what do you think I should do? I need help. I need help with the emotional issues, especially since he was getting estrogen treatments to deal with keeping his testosterone lower to not feed the cancer. And he said to me, oh, Brenda, I don't know how you women do it. He goes, I'm so emotional. He goes, I cry at everything. So he has hormones going on, hormones changes that are very unfamiliar to him. He also has the grief and loss of his loved one, his wife, the grief and loss of his own body. And so the point is he's saying, I don't even really have the energy to fight this fight anymore, but I really love my daughters and my grandchildren, and they want me to live. What do I do? So as we were talking about that, I brought up the fact that we need to sometimes look at, do we have unfinished business going on in our hearts that may be feeding into that very negative energy and very costly energy, which creates disease. It's dis-ease. We're not at ease any longer. So with that, there is a quote I wanted to share with you, and it says, future medicine will be based on controlling energy in the body. When we have a lot of negative energy, it's like really irritating negative energy, it sets us up for disease. So if we can control that energy by putting in positive energy through what we're thinking and what we're saying and then what we're doing, that will have a huge impact on our healing process. But when we have unforgiveness or bitterness or resentment, those are very negative forces. We have the power to release that through forgiveness as we talk with others, as we reach out and look for help, as he did last night as we were talking again. And so to understand that we will store negative energy in our cells, in our body, just like if we eat sugar and other things and we store fat, we also can store energy. And if it's negative energy and it's stored in our heart, feel like we have a broken heart. If it's stored in our mind, we have a loop going over and over and over and over about the fact that we're angry about something or resentful or bitter. But when we're struggling with all those things, our body has to react. So what's the solution? I can give you a few tips on what we can do. Number one, again, forgiveness. Releasing that. It's like I let them go. His wife was dead. All the different things she'd passed. So all those things have passed as well. I should have said this. I wish I would have done that. The things that we beat ourselves up for because we don't have insight to know what to do. But also acceptance. You know that saying about accept those things you cannot change and change the things that you can. So accepting the fact we've, in this situation, for example, for him, he's now sick. Can he get better? As he's changing the way he's thinking and the way that he's communicating, that energy will be released. The negative energies will be released and he will be free. Can begin to forgive himself and forgive those others around him. In addition, his body will respond. And those negative energies that are stored in his cells can be replaced with positive energy that will begin the healing process. So loving yourself. How do you do that? Step one, acknowledge the fact that maybe you're mad at yourself about something. Maybe you're feeling not at ease, but hopefully not diseased at this moment. There's a difference. Are you at ease? Is there things that you need to look at? Is there someone that you can talk to about certain things that are bothering you? Have you noticed any kind of negative energy that's around you that perhaps you can change your environment? So my tips for the day is be aware of your environment. Be aware of what you're thinking. Are you storing negative energies? Are you being surrounded by negative energy? That could be in people or environment, could be in clutter, it could be in a lot of things. Could be things that aren't even here any longer. Could be that the unfinished business that is stored within us. So recognizing that, ask for help. How do you do that? Reach out to somebody. Write in a journal, releasing some of that negative energy in that journal. Communications with other people is very important. And they must be people who have positive energy that will help reinforce your healing. I hope you find this helpful. Until next time, bye-bye.